Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Biafra referendum declaration on Finland that Ngozi Orabueze, the CSO, that's the COS, the Chief of Staff of the Biafra Republic government in exile, the day she was making her speech, I said something. I made some observation. I dropped the video. If you're a fan of this channel, you will know that I was dropping that video that season back to back to keep you guys updated on what is happening. Now, I made some observation that day. Yes, even though some people countered that observation, some people did not say anything, but there is an update now. There is an update I'm going to drop now. Please, get it. Aqua Kemegini, again. No, yawa. There's an update I'm going to drop now, and it will surprise you because some people have started leaking in the house of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Ekpa is not around, and a lot of things are happening which some people don't know. Let's go down. I was saying before, hope Ekpa's disappearance is not a game. You know, that they want to remove the man out of the way. You know, ego silike. Money can do anything. Money, influence, and power. These are the three things: money, influence, and power that can make a man to do something else. You don't get it. You see money, you see influence, you see power. These three things are very, very delicate. They are very, very somehow dangerous. They are also very somehow very important. But you don't have to go after these things the wrong way. You have to have patience. You don't have to kill your master to become the Oga. Because while making the plot, there are some other boys that saw you. There are other boys that saw you when you were making your plans. So one day, it will be your turn. But meanwhile, let me drop that video for you so that you can be the judge by yourself. And my background.
Chineke mere ụmụ Biafra ebere. No wonder, anyị nọ na meeting. Immediately after, emechara announce na Finland and our PM were small issues. Anyị nọ na Zoom meeting. COS Ngozi Orabueze was in the meeting. Onokate kick ya out. Mgbe ọ pụrụ m chekwa m network wepụrụ the woman. Ime otu ị gawe nọ na Zoom network ewepụghị, you now rejoin. But after so many minutes, 30 minutes, get it to one, and the woman now rejoin. Then a lady na maka na puta gwa ha na Ngozi Orabueze na ekikiri ya out, and near on a waiting room na-eche since ka ha bring ya in. Immediately that Amaka kwuru that in the way this Rafa Jere and Aparawa, the media minister, shouted, there's nobody in the waiting room. There is no... Are you sure all is well? Why Hageji in such a manner? Which I know our PM can network kick it out. Haga a watch their back immediately. What is going on? Okay, Aga Finland Convention. Many people might hear me there. The way Rafa Jere Jine abana tiaka nuzo ne tiaka na table na chikwa tuno for what? Okay, after that now una agbara Rafa Jere finance minister akpara was sorry una agbara put online be disgrace the whole Biafra rana wadunu. It be disgrace ahụ I need tagoro since for what? For what? In my country, in my own country, even be in Europe here, I name a fundraiser. I took out go 1,000, 2,000 euros, 3,000. I took out I got quick online. And when you would take cash na fundraising, I go in and I got online. Oh, and up till now, we be Queen Gwara stop funding.
All right, wonderful people. Welcome back. That video, the video you just watched now, did you observe? Did you listen to that woman? I know that as one for me mala aso ase gana ano. I don't know if you're getting it. So I hope you listened to the video. You have made your observations. Please, I want us to be communicating this time. If you want to say anything, if you go down to that comment section and drop your comment, I will make sure that I respond to you. So tell me your observation on the comment section. Go down because in my hand is like I don't know town hall meeting. Maka one thing that have affected us so much as a people is that at a time Ndi Igbo lost their origin. We forgot that we have been political in nature before the white man came. Those days, in the olden days, before all these corruptions and the desire for becoming bigger than your brother without working hard. Before now, Ndi Igbo we are known for hard work. It's not hacking your brother to death to take over from him. No. Riches of Ndi Igbo, the great people, they were measured in things like your yam ban, your yam. How many yams? How many wives do you have? How many children? Livestock, like cow, goat, all these things were origins of Ndi Igbo. These are the kind of life Ndi Igbo lived. It's just that transition. There's our people now want to live like in the other, forgetting who we are. We were already civilized. In Africa, we have the best food. Ndi Igbo made the best food there in Africa. Guy everywhere in Africa, everybody wants to eat in Igbo kitchen. I'm being honest with you. Obolo Bialabia, Ndi Igbo has been there doing great things, playing good politics. Oga Bumwa Buna. Before Obli Beki Choi Bemadu. A man lapo ogbuya. Ma lapo ụmụnna je kpebie n'obodo. No. You get to go do no money I go do. Look at what your son do. You go to the person's kindred to look at what is going on. Maybe after you must have liaised with the father or something and it's not working out. Believe me. But now, all that has to go. But concerning this man Simon, there's this boy that have said something that looks like the truth. Me, I will not conclude. It's just I'm reacting. Watch the video. After you watch the video, tell me what you observe from what this guy is saying. Because there is this saying that a river does not pass through the forest without bringing down trees. Let me drop that video for you. Confirm it by yourself. I'll still come back.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, this Finland convention that took place, was a very good move and a very successful one. We bless God and we are glad it happened, But a lot of people have been asking questions, like one question somebody was asking me. He said, how about Ekpa? How about they arrested him, that he's in prison, that is that, I've told you that Ekpa is not in prison. Ekpa is not in the custody. Ekpa is just in the hideout. Yes. Now let me shock you. You said that Finland is against Ekpa and his activities, that Ekpa is arrested, that Finland is working with the government of Nigeria to shut down Biafra movement and all that. But there's a question I want to ask you. Maybe if you have sense this morning, you will have to reason with me, and then you will come to this agreement that everything that is playing out is just a game. Yeah, when they die is cast, everything will become open, everything will become clear to everyone. Yes, very soon, everything will become very clear to everyone. Now, I want to ask you a question. Who rented the hall where the Biafran people used to make their declaration? Is that hall in Biafra land? Is that hall in Britain or US? That hall they used is in Finland. That hall they use is in Finland, and is their federal asset, is their government building that they used. So who rented it out? Finland authorities rented that place out. That's one thing you need to know. Finland authority allowed them to use that place to make that declaration, to come into that place, to use that facility. That facility belongs to Finland. It does not take Finland anything to say, we are not going to give you any place. It does not take Finland anything to say, this thing you want to do is not allowed in our country. You need to know that too. Finland had all the power to bound that program, to make that program not to exist. So for that program to exist in Finland, do you know the level of, a public awareness that were created by that program? Do you know the effect of that program? Do you know the effect of that program all over the world? Do you know what it means to declare a nation? Biafra is not only a nation that is declared outside the country where they are fighting for their freedom. There are so many countries, including Germany. They declared their freedom in another country, including Venezuela. Many countries in this world declared their freedom and their country in another country. So if Finland choose not to support Biafra, they could have called them peacefully, quietly, and tell them, this thing you want to do, we do not support it and we don't want it to happen. If they are against Ekpa, knowing fully well that those people that came under the custody of Ekpa, came under the influence of Ekpa, for them to have come there, somebody must have brought them. So they came in the name of Ekpa. And you said they are holding Ekpa. And Ekpa's program is going on peacefully. And they gave their authorities, their police, to come and guide to see that everything goes smoothly. If Nigeria had upper hand, Nigeria would not arrest Ekpa. What Nigeria would have done is to stop that program. If Nigeria, I repeat, has upper hand over what happened, it is not to arrest Ekpa. It would have been to stop that program from happening. Because even Ekpa they held may not have even been as tough as the woman who handled that program. The program was a successful one. Biafra had been declared. The earlier you know it, the peace of mind you will have on time. Okay? Let me tell you people, we are moving. 2025 is going to be a shocking year. It's going to be a year with so many shock. Yes, I tell you that. Let's watch. We move. Biafra, be strong. If you're a Biafra, be strong. Do not panic. God is on our side. And the earlier Nigerians get to know that the
B or ESN. IPOB members are not violent, nor are they terrorists. In the same way, ESN operatives have never indulged in any form of criminality, nor are involved in any destructive activities that can cause the land of Biafra and Ndibo any harm. Instead, IPOB and ESN members have been at the forefront of providing security against the marauding Fulani terrorists against Ndibo. One must wonder why the Nigerian government and her murderous military are against IPOB and ESN, who are deterring the Fulani's terrorist onslaught against the Igbos. According to IPOB, the recent claim of killing 4 IPOB and ESN operatives at a forest in Isochi is another lie because there was no record of confrontation between ESN and the Nigerian army. More so, ESN does not have camp in the said location. If the claim of killing 4 Igbo men and women by the Nigerian army is true, the Nigerian army has just killed innocent people. Those murdered are innocent Igbo people. That is to confirm the furthering of the silent genocide being committed by the Nigerian army against Igbo. The statement said, IPOB further called on the Nigerian army to cease and desist from blackmailing IPOB and ESN when they kill innocent Biafran citizens. We are not criminals, nor terrorists, to be killed like animals, the separatist group said. All right, welcome back. This is coming from Mazi Ekpa Powerful, who is also the spokesperson to the indigenous people of Biafra. Meanwhile, there has been a little speculation about the issue of Ekpa Powerful. Some people say that Ekpa Powerful is not a person. That name just represents an office. That is what I heard. That name represents an office. Whereas on the ban, but meanwhile, a lot of things have been happening. Sometimes, man, I joke because I'm this kind of person that is very observant. Like the